Can a painting be cursed? The story of Medusa is a tragic one, filled with pain and betrayal and rage and powerlessness. I wanted to paint Medusa at the moment of her curse, the fear in her eyes, the disbelief, the horror. My inspiration for this painting was sparked by this amazing photo by Red's reference. And while I seemed to finish the pencils with no troubles, the inking stage revealed my lack of understanding of how snake scales worked. I made mistake after mistake, losing a little bit of enthusiasm with each setback, each realization that I might not be up to the task of rendering thousands of snake scales in a believable way. Yet I persisted, I persevered, as Medusa would. Then the painting stage brought more heartache, more pain. I lost my way early on and tried to write things by adding gouache and colored pencils, but I hated every attempt I made. I was heartbroken. I had lost weeks on this painting and it refused to bend to my will. It was cursed, just like Medusa. Unjustly transformed by Athena into the monster she'd be forever remembered as, my painting betrayed me. It fought me at every turn. So I walked away for a bit. I cried a little, and then in an act of desperation, I decided to scan the remains of the painting in and explored a digital solution. Now, I am in no way a digital artist, and quite honestly, I felt like this was merely a band-aid of sorts, a temporary solution to quell my anger and disappointment. My rudimentary digital painting skills aside, though, I actually started to enjoy the process. It was relaxing, almost meditative, and I didn't hate the outcome. It was kind of what I had in mind originally, what I wanted the watercolors to look like before everything went horribly wrong with the traditional paints. For another week, I would paint snake scales, digitally, and slowly, as if the painting was emerging from the darkness, Medusa started to come alive again. Her curse was nothing more than a challenge, a test of my will against hers. My perseverance got me through to the other side, and I think I'm actually quite happy with it. I'm grateful that I persisted, that I didn't give up despite the weeks of feeling helpless and discouraged. I didn't give up, and now I have this. I set out to paint Medusa as an album cover, so I made a limited run of prints at the same size as a real vinyl album. See? Being that the painting was cursed, I didn't want to burden too many of you with a cursed print, so Medusa is limited to only 500 prints. I'm signing each one to seal the curse, I suppose, and there's free shipping in the USA. You can find Medusa on my site, and I believe if you want to add another poster or two, it shouldn't change the cost of shipping. So if there's a poster you've been wanting, save on shipping by getting it with Medusa. I think anytime we set out to create art, we don't know what challenges lie ahead, and we don't know if we're going to make it to the end. So when we actually do finish a piece, despite the pain and the heartbreak and the challenges, I think that's something to be celebrated. We did it. We made art. We overcame adversity. We persevered.